According to a report submitted to the National Assembly Science and ICT Committee today, a cyber attack on SK Shoulders has exposed data from 120 private companies and several public institutions. Hackers stole about 15 gigabytes of data, less than the 24 gigabytes initially claimed by the dark web group Black Shrantuck. The breach occurred after 2 employees' email accounts were left logged in to a honeypot system, allowing hackers to access and post client information online. The leaked data reportedly includes information from SK Telecom and 15 financial institutions. SK Shoulders, which employs around 7,000 people and serves 1,200 clients, is under investigation by the Ministry of Science and ICT and the Personal Information Protection Commission. Lawmaker Choi Soo-jin urged swift action to prevent further security breaches. In local news, Busan City is teaming up with the police and the education office to create safer school routes under its 15-minute city plan. A new council including parents, civic groups, and safety experts will study accident-prone school paths and develop car-free, pedestrian-only, and safe road zones. Priority projects will start in areas with steep slopes or narrow streets. Regular joint inspections and evaluations will follow. Deputy Mayor Sung Hee-up said the initiative aims to ensure students can walk to school safely through cooperation between public institutions and citizens. Busan City has gained conditional approval to lift the scenic zone around the UN Memorial Cemetery, aiming to improve urban and residential conditions while preserving the site's dignity. The agreement was reached during a meeting with the UN Memorial Cemetery's International Management Committee, which includes ambassadors from 11 nations. The city will divide the area into 2 zones with strict limits on building height, use, and appearance, maintaining its solemn atmosphere. Detailed plans will continue in consultation with the committee ahead of Busan's 2026 UNESCO World Heritage Committee session. In international news, U.S. President Donald Trump announced a 10% increase in tariffs on Canadian imports following an Ontario advertisement opposing U.S. trade policies that featured Ronald Reagan. Trump criticized the ad as misleading and faulted Canadian officials for allowing it to air. In response, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said his government remains open to advancing trade discussions with Washington while also exploring partnerships with other countries. And now for today's weather. The weather in Busan today is mostly clear and cold with a temperature of 14 degrees Celsius. The temperature will average around 10 degrees Celsius this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM Busan 영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Laura McLucky. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello. Happy Monday to you all out there. So it's Monday. What does that mean? It's kind of symbolic, right? And a symbol is something that makes us think of an idea or a concept, even without saying it directly. So, what do the following make you think of? Dove, olive branch. That's right. Of course, both have long been recognized as symbols of peace. So, what does Laura symbolize? I'm a little nervous to see what you think. Welcome to For Your Busan. I'm your host, Laura McLucky. Let's kick off Monday with Cody Fry, Thinking About You.
It's like I'm living on a cloud, out here just floating around. I got a tendency to move too fast, even when I know I'm walking on glass. Someone better hold me back now. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. But I just gotta know now. You got it alright. Yeah, I'd say you got it alright. You got me staying up all night. I'm still thinking about you. I'm still thinking about you. You can't stop thinking about you. I'm still thinking about you. I got my headphones on, no sound, just walking along. So many questions running through my mind. Don't even care if I'm wasting my time. Nobody's gonna hold me back now. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. But I just gotta know now. You got it alright. Yeah, I'd say you got it alright. If it's wrong, I don't wanna be right. I'm still thinking about you. I'm still thinking about you. You can't stop thinking about you. I'm still thinking about you. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I think I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I think I'm losing my mind. Why does this happen every time? Still thinking about you, thinking about you. Yeah, I'm still thinking about you. You, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm still thinking about you. Still thinking about you.
You. That was a great way to start Monday. That was nice. Welcome to the show. It is now 4:10 p.m. on the clock, Monday the 27th of October. This is for Your Busan on 90.5 and 103.3 FM. Welcome to BEFM, 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. I'm your host, Laura McCluckey. How was your weekend? Good? Good. Ang Peter, what did you do this weekend? I know what you did. 염색.
Oh, yeah.
You dyed your hair. Oh, why did you dye your hair? Because you got booty. You had roots coming in. What's your natural color? Black? Yeah. It's funny because I spend time with lots of people, and so I think this is the same for everyone. When you spend so much time with people, you kind of don't think about those things. You just see them how they are, and that's how they are. So to see you with new colored hair, I'm like, oh, why did she dye her hair darker? Because I just always see you with lighter hair. So that's it, that's your hair color to me. To my brain. Anyway, ask me how my weekend was.
How was your weekend?
Good. Thank you for asking. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. It was really good. I went to the 자갈치 festival. Lots of people who were significantly older than me. Lots of people. And there was a busking dance party, and that was very exciting. It was, the youngest person there must have been 75. It was so much fun, and there were people catching fish, and it was, when I hear this, I'm like, catching fish? I don't like that. But no, it wasn't 낚시. But they were just touching them very gently with their hands and then picking them up underneath their bodies. So yeah, it was really fun. Went into the market, saw some cool stuff, saw some performances, walked around 남포동 and 자갈치, 국제시장, international market. And yes, I know that I am also 외국인. 근데 외국인 엄청 많다. I was so shocked. Everywhere I looked, it was like so many tourists. It was so jarring because I've not been to that area of town for such a long time. So it was so nice to see that area of town was 살아있네. It was really, really busy. So it was wonderful to see. And then on Sunday, I did the MC for the global program of the UN Peace Festival. And yeah, same again. 90% of the audience over 65. I loved it. They were so happy. They were so excited. And then in the 장기자랑, there was one Brazilian guy who did some twerking. Wow. And the grandpas at the front were like, whoop. But then, a couple of minutes in, they were all clapping along, phones out. So yeah, it was so much fun. It was of course, it was at the Peace Festival. And speaking of which, of course, as autumn arrives, lots of people spend more time outdoors. Soon, when the weather turns colder, we're going to complain and there will be less opportunities. So we've got to make the precious time. However, there was one perfect event this weekend, and although the event itself is over, I will encourage you to go there anyway. It is, of course, the UN Memorial Cemetery or the UN Peace Park. So they are not the same place, they are separate but in the same location. Do you know what I mean? So Busan is home to the world's only United Nations Memorial Cemetery. So to enhance its status as an international city of peace, Busan launched the UN Week event in 2019. It has since become one of Busan's, globally represented and representative global events, and it was so fun. So this year's 2025 Busan UN Week featured a pre-event celebration, the UN Day commemoration ceremony, World Peace Forum, also the UN Peace Festival, which I just mentioned, and as the only city in the world with the UN Memorial Cemetery, Busan is, it's a very meaningful event for the world and also for Busan. Also, shout out 남구. 너무 좋아요. 남구 is 50 years old this year. Did you know that? Did you know that 남구 is the sunbae of Suyeonggu? It all used to be Suyeonggu, but Namgu was established 50 years ago, and then Suyeonggu 30 years ago. You learn something new every day. Well, apparently that's what I learned yesterday. Yeah, happy 선배 and 후배 관계. But it's so nice to share these messages of peace with people both at home and abroad. And I certainly hope that this event gets bigger and bigger every year. It was super fun. So thank you to this project. Of course, Busan is becoming a more globally recognized peace city or city of peace. And so peace, I like it. Peace for everyone. Yeah. So I would love to know what you got up to this weekend. Also, text topic today. What are the anniversaries that you like to remember and celebrate throughout the year, that you must remember and celebrate? I forgot my best friend's birthday, which was on the 23rd of October. 방들에 너무 미안합니다. 언니 너무 사랑해. 미안해. And I saw her today and she's like, 괜찮아. 나는 괜찮다. I was like, I'm not 괜찮다. I'm not okay. Today's text topic. 네, 오늘의 text topic은 1년 중에 내가 꼭 기억해야 하는 기념일 언제인가요? I don't know. 저는 크리스마스. But I think that's kind of very easy to remember. So there's not really anything that I kind of think about. I always forget my wedding anniversary. Every time. We remember at the end of the day. Yeah. Anyway, you can send me your ideas, all the diverse topics that you want to talk about. Feel free to send me a message. Let me know what you got up to this weekend. Did you visit the UN Peace Festival at the UN Peace Park? Have you visited the UN Memorial Cemetery? Or would you like to? And of course, we've got loads of things as always. It's a Monday here. So we've got all the cool stuff. So let's start the week right, shall we? Up next, we have some Busan Times.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back. Look at us looking like twins today.
Black.
Black and black and black.
And PD as well.
We're like a girl group. Well,
black.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can claim to be a girl group, but like a woman group. Ajumma.
Female.
But you're not. Yeah. Girl group.
Still girl group.
Okay.
We have one girl.
Okay. What should we call ourselves? Let's think about it later. Anyway, lovely to have you in the studio. Claire, how was your weekend?
Oh, it's lovely. How was yours?
Yes, very busy. Very,
I think
very
I heard
busy.
your voice from the news.
Oh, you did?
Yes, of course.
You heard my voice on the news?
Yes, because they were, talking about the UN.
Oh, yeah.
The concert.
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, and then I could hear your voice.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, oh, I know that voice.
That's me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. They gave me a microphone
The famous.
and told me to speak Korean with my co-host, which is very hard because he's obviously a Korean person. Anyway, well, I'm glad you had a good weekend. We're back in business from Monday. What's up first in our Busan Times?
Yes, so Laura, have you heard about the recent overseas job scams happening in places like Cambodia and Vietnam?
Yes, absolutely. It sounds incredibly scary and just absolutely heart-wrenching.
Yes. So they promise high salaries and easy positions, but they've actually led to kidnappings and even confinement cases. To prevent that, Busan City is holding 2 preventative education sessions for young job seekers. The first one's on November 6th at 2 p.m. at the Busan Youth Center in Junggu District, and the second one on November 10th at 3 p.m. at the Busan Youth Job Growth Cafe in Sasangu District.
So anyone preparing to work abroad can attend, right?
Yes, exactly right. The first and both sessions are free. They'll be led by criminal law attorney Ko Bum-seok, who'll break down the main types of job scams, how to tell if an offer is real, and what to do if you're ever in trouble overseas.
Yeah, it's such important information. And I think that I've even had some of those scam messages to my phone, in Korean, do you want to earn lots of money and blah, blah, blah.
Often, so often.
Yeah, and especially young people who, number one, want money and they feel excited about international jobs, but they just don't know the risks.
Totally. And Busan's also preparing aftercare programs like credit recovery and financial counseling, mental health support through the MindLink program, and career building assistance through the Social Entry Fund.
Yeah, so it's not just about warning people, which is very important. It's also about helping people to recover if they have experienced something like that.
Exactly. The city is also creating short videos and card news featuring real cases. They'll be posted on Busan Youth platform, Busan Youth YouTube, and Jide Instagram as well.
Okay. And there was a message from the director of Busan's Youth Industry Bureau as well.
Yes, so she said most so-called high-income jobs introduced by acquaintances or social media are fake or tied to crime, so youth and their families really need to stay alert.
Yeah, but the thing is, you always trust your friends or you trust your co-workers or your classmates, right? And so it's
always risks everywhere.
Always risks. You just never know. So it's a very good reminder. Even if an offer looks amazing, always double check. And if something
Please.
seems too good to be true. It probably
Might not
is.
be true, yes.
Yeah, it probably is. All right, let's switch gears from prevention to celebration because the National Para Games are kicking off soon.
Yes, and here's the fun part. Starting today, October 27th, you can pick up free tickets for the opening ceremony. They're available on a first-come, first-served basis at all 16 district and county offices in Busan and even at Dong community centers. Each person can get up to 2 tickets,
I
as
love
usual.
it. Free tickets, that's what we like.
Always.
When is the big day?
So the opening ceremony happens on October 31st at 5 p.m. at the Busan Asia Main Stadium, the same place where the National Sports Festival closed just last week. And once again, it'll be directed by Park Kal-in, who's known for creating visually stunning and emotional performances.
This is the wave, rise, 파도, 오락해라, right?
That's right, exactly right. Wave rise, 파도 오락해라 symbolizes Busan's strong and unbreakable spirit, and the lineup is star-studded. Mr. Trot 2 winner An Sung-hoon, legendary mixed group Coyote, and national icon Lee Sun-hee will all perform.
It's a very big lineup. It's going to be an inspiring night.
It really will be. According to Director of City Sports Bureau, this event isn't just a ceremony. It's meant to give courage to athletes and deliver a message of unity and pride to the entire nation.
I love it. It's the perfect way to carry that energy on from the National Sports
Yes,
Festival.
and bringing that on.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you have never gone to see Para Games before, I recommend it. It is phenomenal, just as any professionals or,
These sports games.
these kind of sports games are. So go and get your tickets and go and enjoy. Let's go to the final piece of news, something a little elegant like this in my Coldplay t-shirt. So elegant, yes. What's up next?
So you guessed it, music lovers, this one's for you. Classical Busan is presenting concert opera Carmen at the Busan Concert Hall on December 19th and 20th. It's conducted by none other than Maestro Jung Myung-hoon, returning to the Korean stage to conduct Carmen for the first time in about 20 years.
That's so exciting. I saw that on the website, actually.
This
I
is
went to the
huge.
website of the concert hall and that popped up.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
right away.
really cool. When can people get tickets for this?
So tickets go on sale October 28th at 2 p.m. and you can purchase them through major online ticket platforms or on the official Classic Busan website. Price range from 30,000 3만 won to 120,000 12만 won. The cast is truly world-class. Tenor Lee Yong-hoon as Don Jose, mezzo-soprano Michelle Lozier as Carmen, and baritone Kim Gi-hoon as Escamillo, all performing with the Asia Philharmonic Orchestra.
It's very good. It's very exciting. A little taste of Paris in Busan.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. Oh, oui, oui.
And the Kim Hae-siri Choir, Classic Busan Choir, and Haeundae Boys and Girls Choir will all join in, making the performance even more powerful. As Classic Busan director put it, this will be a concert opera that families can enjoy together, the perfect way to end the year.
It's fantastic. So tickets go on sale tomorrow. However, this is actually in December, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The opera will be in December.
Okay, so that's good to know. So we're not rushing to get there. There's still some time to get your tickets for
Yes.
that one. Okay. Good. December in style. I like it.
Busan
So
style.
from helping young people stay safe abroad to celebrating our athletes here at home and welcoming some world-class art to the stage, Busan is once again just doing everything right.
It's true. Every story today showed a different side of Busan. Smart, strong, and sophisticated.
Like us. Smart, strong, and sophisticated.
Black S's.
Triple S. Ooh. Oh no, that sounds too like something else. No, never mind. Let's think about it. Let's put a pin in it. We'll figure it out later. Claire, thank you so much for bringing us all the updates for this
pleasure.
Monday. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye bye. All right, let's have a song. This is You're Beautiful by hello. Let's before we get into that, let's look at today's text topic because I've been asking you a little bit about what you've been doing this weekend, but the text topic is actually not that. The text topic is, what are the anniversaries that you must remember and celebrate throughout the year? 네, 여러분 1년 중에 내가 꼭 기억해야 하는 기념일 언제인가요? 그리고 the reason we ask is at the moment we're going through UN week because the International Day of Peace is the 24th of October. And this year we're, of course, celebrating 80 years of the UN, 50 years of Namgu, which has the UN Memorial Cemetery and Peace Park. So we're really remembering that every single year. It's very important, not just to Busan, but to the world. So what about you? What are the important dates in your life? Maybe your marriage, maybe not your marriage. After a few years, for me, you kind of forget. Oh, maybe I forget. Claire just got married, so maybe Claire's going to remember. But yeah, anyway. So how about you? Get in touch. pound 9050 샵 9050. Text messages are 101. Kakao Talk is free. Search for BEFM in your friends finder. Add us and we can chat. Or get onto YouTube live stream. Search for BEFM or 부산영어방송. Then you can click on my face and we can chat for free. Good? Good. Okay, let me play you a song. This is Adore You by NMIX.
마주치는 눈빛에 침묵만이 가득해 with this chaos 뒤엉켜버린 chemical 몰아치는 감정에 반복되는 stupid play what to do 맘에도 없는 말을 또 뱉어 다 알면서도 messed up Now I'm feeling like a fool 또 날 탓하고만 있어 습관처럼 로라의 탐구생활. Let me just clear my throat before I talk to you. Yes, it's my deep dive. Sometimes we come across questions in life that are very hard to answer. You know, what came first? The chicken or the egg? Listen, I don't know. I just don't know. So what kind of questions do you ask? I think there's no answer. Here's another tough question. Do we need to be healthy to be happy, or do we need to be happy to be healthy? And so the thing is, here's the problem. It's not easy to define, number one, what happiness is, or number two, what healthy is. And because both are different no matter who you are, different things, but they generally have the same output, right? So it's really not easy to define yes or no, but anyway, many studies show that positive emotions like happiness can actually improve our health. And so, for example, kindness is a cardioprotective thing. Happiness. So holding the door open for someone, that triggers oxytocin release in your body. Oxytocin is cardioprotective, which means it protects the heart. And so it's good for you. So being nice is good for you. Being on the receiving end of something nice is good for you. Yes, it is. And researchers also say that happy people tend to exercise regularly, eat nutritious foods, and avoid unhealthy habits such as smoking or excessive drinking. Now, this is very subjective, right? But recently, a new study found that happiness itself can have a direct positive impact on health. Research teams from several countries analysed data from 123 nations over many, many years, and they discovered that happiness only starts to benefit health once it reaches a certain level. So in the study, positive effects began to appear when people's happiness score exceeded 2.7 out of 10. Beyond that, higher happiness levels were linked to lower death rates from chronic diseases. And in fact, for every 1% increase in happiness, mortality from chronic diseases decreased by about 0.43%. So basically, in the end, research has proven that happiness truly does have the power to protect our health. And I think we know that though, right? Because when we feel healthier, we naturally feel happier. When we feel tired and achy and sad, our brains tend to flip towards the more depressed, right? So it's not a 1 + 1 = 2. It's a 1 + 1 and constant movement and constant processes equals 2. Yeah. So what do you think? Do we need to be happy to be healthy, or do we need to be healthy to be happy? I think, okay, so here I go into my nerd talk, but I think that research has proven time and again that just actions that trigger positive emotions and positive hormone releases and biochemical reactions in the body and in the brain are good for you. So, for example, hugging for 30 seconds releases oxytocin in the body, serotonin. And so by doing things that make you feel good, you become healthier. So let's do more of those things, right? Let's do the things that make us happy and we'll become healthier. And when we're healthier, we feel happier. It's a positive spiral, a feedback loop of happiness and healthiness. Good? Let's not be sad. No. All right, I'm going to play you a song. This is, what are we playing this time? Oh, what a good choice, PD name. This is My Universe by Coldplay and BTS.
In the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture, that bright infinity inside your eyes.
매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 난 웃으며 너를 만나. Never ending forever baby.
어둠이 내게 변했었지. 길어진 그림자 속에서 And they said that we can't be together Because we come from different sides. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe. 놓아진 별내 우주와 넌 다른 세상을 만들어주는 girl 너는 내 별이자 나의 호주니까 지금의 시련도 결국엔 잠시니까 너는 언제까지나 지금처럼 밝게만 빛나줘 우리는 너로 따라 이긴 밤을 수놓고 너와 함께 날아가 When I'm without you I'm crazy 자 어서 내 손을 잡아 We are made of each other baby You are my universe and I just want to put you first
이번 역은 부산역입니다.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the B.I.G Tour. Jimmy's in the house.
Yay! Jimmy in the building.
Jimmy in the building.
Boo, boo, boo.
Everyone waits for the pew, 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 pew. No. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't do it this time. How are you, Jimmy?
Good, good. I definitely had a great time over the weekend.
Yeah? What did you do?
This related to the topic that we're going to talk about.
Oh.
I actually met so many 할머니es and 할아버지s. They
I know
were
where you
all
went.
happy.
아니, 진짜 I know where you went.
Where?
100% 자갈치축제.
맞아요. 110% for sure.
아, 100%.
And the funny thing is, this was the very first time I actually went to the same festival twice. Because last Friday, I actually went because it's part of my
Yeah.
work too, right?
I remember that.
I went there to interview. There was a heavy rain.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really enter to
Yeah.
the spot. And then it was pretty empty because of the heavy rain.
Yeah.
So I had to come back. But Sunday, I was like, you know what? This time I'm going to make it through. And then I'm
Yeah.
going to entertain myself too because I missed it on last Friday.
Yeah.
And it was just
That's
amazing.
right. It started Thursday and through Sunday, right?
Right.
Yeah. I was there on Saturday.
Oh, did you have a good time?
재밌었어요. 엄청
그쵸?
근데 it was so many Korean grandmas and granddads.
I know.
They were loving it.
맞아요.
Did you see the busking?
Oh yeah, busking.
Busking party? Oh, 너무너무 재밌었어요. It was so
맞아요.
fun.
맞아요.
It was really fun. Okay, so tell us a bit about this segment because this segment is pretty special. What do you do?
Yeah, I actually get to go to this variety of different events or festivities, and then I actually get to interview and then explain and then let you guys know about what this festival is. And then I also interviewed some organizers and event coordinators and even the participants. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very excited to hear the interviews today.
아, 근데 할아버지 할머니는 없어요.
아이고, 이렇게 잘생긴 남자가 나한테 아이고.
Oh, Laura, you got that right. Because no, that's one of the reasons why I couldn't interview them because they don't really answer my question and then they just want to say whatever they want to say.
아이고, 어디서 왔어? 이게 얘기가 뭐야? 아이고.
I should have interviewed you.
And you just give me a script, I'll pretend to be a grandma. Okay, so tell us about the, because this was the 32nd
True.
iteration of the 자갈치 Festival,
Yeah,
right?
which means it has been going on for over 30 years.
That's so cool.
I know.
See if you have asked the vendors over there. So, I mean, I was in Nampodong, I was in the fish market.
Yeah.
You ask the vendors over there, how long have you been here? You will almost never find a vendor that has been there less than at least 10 years. Some
totally
of them
feel you.
30 years, some of them 40 years, you know? And so this is like an established, really 부산답다
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then whether you're from Busan or from other places, we all know what 오이소 보이소 사이소 means.
Yes, we do.
Right? That's come, see, and buy.
buy.
Yeah, so that's actually the main theme and the slogan for this year's 자갈치 Festival. And as we all know, 자갈치 Festival is actually Korea's largest seafood festival and celebrating Busan's marine culture and fresh seafood. Well, one thing that I loved about it the most is on that day, during those 4 days, every seafood was all fixed price.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I didn't really had to like 깎아주세요 or negotiate or anything like that.
I forgot that word. I've not been in the market so long. 깎아주세요. One thing that, so I took my parents. My parents are from Scotland.
Yeah.
And so we went there and my mum and dad were like, so what is this festival? What is this? Is it just an eating and drinking festival? And I was like, well, I mean, that's a huge part of it. Yes, because seafood now is cheaper here to eat and drink outside and like all the little tents that were lined up all the way down the road.
Right.
And it is about eating and drinking. It's about paying the vendors, but it's slightly cheaper than it might normally be.
True.
And, you know, the fishing industry is so important to Busan.
It is.
So important. And so it's a celebration of that.
Right. And also you get to know the market culture and tradition. And then a lot of those performers were invited. And then they were just singing and dancing. And yeah, it was one of like those whole huge entertainment show all combined together.
Yeah. Something I've noticed as well recently, going to more festivals and events, and maybe it's because I don't normally go, that this has always been a thing, but these days I see more security.
Yeah.
Like big, handsome Korean men with like all dressed in black with security vests on and like looking dead serious about keeping things safe. And so that's something that I've noticed over the years that's changed a little bit.
Yeah. And also those female bodyguards too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's also another thing I noticed too.
Yeah.
But still, even though it was like really, really crowded, pretty much it was going really well. And then everybody tried to follow, you know, the rules and regulations.
I mean,
so it was nice.
I don't mean to say this in like a bad way to the UK, but this is Korea. Like, honestly, there's, you know, accidents happen everywhere, but in general, this is such a safe and family-friendly environment for this kind of festival.
Agree.
I had so much fun.
Yeah.
The only danger is there's so many people, so you might lose each other. You know,
that's true.
That's it.
Yeah.
So tell us, what did you get to enjoy?
Yeah, I mean, as what we already talked about, there's like fresh seafood vendors and tents all lined up from 자갈치 market, like all the way, and then where visitors can just enjoy fresh seafood and raw seafood dishes and grilled even, and wide variety of marine products. And also they had a lot of cultural performances going on, and there were like folk songs and a parade of fishermen and vendors and competitions and a lot of advertisements going on for those major alcohol companies and etc. And also they prepared those interactive and fun programs, even for kids too. Yeah, so it was just a festival for all ages.
Yeah, it really was. There was a little girl catching fish with her hands.
I know, yeah.
It was so fun.
Right.
And the man in there was very funny. He was chansori to all the men. So did you manage to chat with anybody?
Yes, of course. I actually got to bump into so many people, and then this is probably one of the festivals that I got rejected a lot. More than like 30 times. Yes. But luckily, I actually got to speak with one of the citizens from Yeongdo, which is, you know, nearly close. So we actually talked about the overview of this festival. So let's check out the first interview clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드립니다.
예, 저기 부산 영도에 살고 있는 허성재라고 합니다.
아, 영도에서 또 이렇게 자갈치 시장에 와주셨는데요. 지금 이번 자갈치 축제 방문이 처음이실까요?
예, 요번에 처음입니다.
알고는 계셨죠?
예, 몇 번 이렇게 들었는데 올 기회가 잘 없어갖고 예, 요번에 좀 처음 방문했습니다.
어떻게 알고 오셨을까요?
아, 이 홍보 현수막이 되게 많이 걸려 있더라고요. 그래서 양산에 사는 동생이랑 같이 만나자고 해서 여기 왔습니다.
아, 이렇게 오셨는데 어떤 거 하셨는지 또 어떤 거 드셨는지 한번 여쭤봐도 될까요?
예, 회도 먹고 뭐 장어도 먹고 뭐 볼거리 먹을거리 많이 있어서 이제 구경 잘하고.
많은 부산 시민분들이나 청취자분들이 자갈치 축제는 알지만 여전히 안 와보신 분들도 많아요. 오신 시민분으로서 이렇게 해서 한번 왔으면 좋겠다. 간단한 추천사 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
부산 하면 자갈치라는 데가 되게 유명하고 하니까 이런 축제 때 한번 와서 이 자갈치에 대해서 제대로 알고 좀 많이 와보셨으면 좋겠습니다. 이 자갈치는 원래 부산의 대표 명소잖아요. 그러니까 한번 여기 축제뿐만 아니라 나중에라도 혹시 부산에 놀러 오실 거 있으면은 네, 한번 꼭 와보셨으면 좋은 곳 같습니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah, it was actually his very first time visiting this 자갈치 market, even though he lives like very near. And he actually came with a friend who came from Yangsan, and then he actually got to know this festival through a lot of banners because it was just everywhere, like advertisement banners. And he definitely enjoyed having like grilled eel and 회 and other seafoods too.
Yeah, that's right. There was different tents for like 꼼장어
맞아요.
and like
전.
회, 전. Yeah. 진짜 배고파요 지금 생각만 해도 배고파요.
저는 오징어 무침 정말 맛있었어요.
아 진짜로?
Yeah.
나 오징어 무침을 안 먹어요.
Okay, pass.
생거니까 생거리. 그쵸.
Okay.
I used to eat it, but these days I prefer things that are cooked.
Okay.
It's not that I can't eat it. It's just I choose
you
not
don't
to.
prefer.
Yeah, I don't prefer it. But you know, if I'm there and we're having a party time, and also there's soju, you know,
Why not? You'll try.
Korean culture. I must. It's Korean culture. Okay, who else did you speak to?
Yeah, I actually got to speak with one of the person from Yangsan. So let's check out the second audio clip together.
이렇게 양산에서부터 부산 자갈치까지 오셨는데
네.
이번 자갈치 축제 방문이 처음이실까요?
예, 처음입니다.
어떻게 알고 오셨을까요?
요즘 SNS에 하도 많이 올라와가지고 한번 찾아봤는데요. 너무 좋습니다, 진짜.
그쵸.
네.
지금 어마어마하게 많은 부스들, 그 다음에 뭐 전복구이부터 뭐 새우구이 등등등 많은데
네.
혹시 드시거나 뭐 구입하신 게 있으실까요?
제가 요 입구에서부터 한번 걸어왔거든요. 근데 요 보니까 여기에 회도 있고 저 뭐 장어구이 뭐 이런 거 많이 있어요. 근데 요거 딱 먹고 나니까 바로 옆에 조개하고 파전하고 요 무침도 있고
네.
그다음에 또 먹고 나니까 옆에 또 탕도 있고 뭐 애들 이렇게 할 것도 많고 너무 좋은 것 같습니다.
좋습니다. 또 즐거운 시간 보내시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
Yeah, he actually got to visit after getting to know this event through the social media, and that he was really satisfied because once you walk, there is like a whole different type of seafood and grilled eel and even shrimp and grilled clams and
조개구이도
everything.
봤어요.
Yeah, 그리고 이제 green onion pancake. 파전도 있고 뭐 다 있었죠. Yeah, so he definitely had a great time.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about Korean festivals is the food.
True.
Because the food plays such an important role in Korean culture. So of course you've got to have all the Korean foods.
Yeah.
But at Jagalchi festival you've got like 새우 is probably my favorite.
Right.
Sorry, you beautiful delicious shrimp. Thank you for your sacrifice. But I love 새우. I love prawns. I love lobster. I like crab when it's cooked. Don't much like it when it's raw, but when it's cooked, delicious. This is like a perfect festival for a seafood lover.
I know, even for me, like usually I just go there, work is work, you know, just try to like do interview and then go. But I did. I had 홍합탕 and 오징어 무침.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great. I definitely had a good time.
Did you have some soju?
I actually had beer. 맥주.
Okay.
Yeah, soju is too strong for me. So
really?
Yeah.
Those grandmas and granddads must have been like, wow, come on, drink with
자꾸
us.
주셔가지고 제가 괜찮습니다.
You have to be polite, right?
Of
네,
course.
한 입만 먹겠습니다.
Yeah, 맞아요. 정확해요.
So did you speak to anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, as for this interview, I actually got to interview another people, like two families from Yangsan. And then they were really, really thrilled about these interviews. I mean, interview and also the festival. So let's check out the last audio clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 양산에서 온 35살 박용범이라고 합니다.
예, 저도 같이 양산에서 온 오승환이라고 합니다.
네, 이렇게 막상 남포동까지 또 자갈치 축제 지금 한창인데요. 와보시니까 어떠세요?
사람도 진짜 많고 뭔가 활력도 느껴지는 것 같고 재밌을 것 같아요.
어떻게 알고 오셨을까요?
그 인터넷으로 광고를 보고 한번 가봐야지 하고 왔는데 되게 뭐 볼거리도 많고 먹을거리도 많은 것 같습니다.
그러면 현재까지 하셨거나 하실 예정이신 거는 좀 어떤 게 있으신지 먹거리도 많고 한데
이제 막 도착해서 저기 친수 공간에 애기들 노는 거 있다 해서 저기 먼저 가보고 그 다음에 뭐 맛있는 거 좀 먹고 가려고.
그럼 오늘 아무래도 가족 다 같이 조금 대통합의 시간 또 먹거리도 먹고 즐기기도 하실 건데 특별히 조금 나는 이거를 먹고 싶다 하는 게 있으시면 어떤 게 있을까요? 지금 전복구이 뭐 전 많잖아요.
저는 오기 전부터 막걸리랑 곱창어 먹으려고.
저기 많습니다. 지금 가격들도 굉장히 착하더라고요. 또 신분은 어떤 거 좀 드시고 싶으신지.
전 뭐 해산물이면 뭐든 다 잘 먹을 것 같아요.
마지막으로 여전히 모르시거나 안 와보신 우리 또 청취자분들께 추천사 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
오셔서 맛있는 거 많이 드시고 가세요. 맛있는 게 진짜 많은 것 같아요.
네, 좋은 말씀 감사합니다.
네, 오이소, 보이소, 사이소, 드시소, how do you say 드세요?
드세요. 드시소.
드시소. That's not how you say it, but anyway, 드세요.
Yeah.
좋아.
I know. So they were all but nothing but food, and then they had actually their own kids too. So they were willing to take them to the waterfront area for them to actually like catch those fish, like hands-on experiences. So they were really, really excited.
Yeah, and I mean, people from all over were coming for this festival,
True.
and I think it's a very famous festival, and it's also something that is very, very traditional. You know, it's not like a newer festival or a modern take festival. It's a festival that's really rooted in the traditions of Busan's fishing culture.
Right.
And so I love it. It's so much fun.
I definitely loved it too. And then it's actually good for all ages. Even kids were really interested because it's somewhat educative too.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
get to know about those fish.
So, Jimmy, what's your final thoughts about 자갈치축제?
Yeah, for those of you guys who missed out on last year or this year, make sure it's ongoing every year. It's an annual event and it's one of those traditional festival. It represents Busan and especially 자갈치 market. So make sure to come and check out the genuine taste of a local life, maritime culture, and food and all hands-on experiences as well.
Yeah, so fun. I'm glad you got to go and enjoy it. 오이소, 보이소, 사이소. And next year we will go again.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Look forward to it.
Jimmy, thank you so much. And we'll see you same time next week.
Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let's have a song, Down Under by Men at Work. And I will be back at 5 o'clock.
Traveling in a fried-out combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, do you come from a land down under? Where women go and men wonder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscle. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, I come from a land down under. The Peters flow and Manchester. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산. 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
Hi everyone, I'm Catherine from Morning Wave in Busan. Do you turn into a hideous monster every time you're behind the wheel? Feeling a little guilty? Well, Busan drivers ranked the lowest in a national survey for driving behavior. But if we practice good driving etiquette, we can all become gentler beings. Here are 2 things to keep in mind. First up, when you're changing lanes, make sure to use your blinker. And second, although I do love getting text messages from all of you, don't text and drive. That's a no-no. Good driving etiquette equals safety for all. This campaign is brought to you by Morning Wave in Busan on BEFM. Oh, by the way, tune in to Morning Wave in Busan to get real-time traffic updates. You know your morning commute's better with me, Kat.
Welcome to Busan. Let me show you around. Here you can find the world's largest musical in-ground fountain and the world's only UN memorial cemetery. Stroll along the coast and explore the largest mountain fortress in Korea. As well as all this, there are so many tourist attractions, beautiful exhibitions, vibrant culture, convenient facilities, and delicious foods unique to Busan. With all the beauty and charm of the amazing city of Busan, you'll find yourself right at home in this ever-changing tourism paradise. So stay with us a while. Busan, your #1 tourist destination. Your home, away from home. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM, Busan 영어방송.
부울경의 미래, 부산, 울산, 경남 방송발전협의회 운영위원장 성현우입니다. 북극 항로의 핵심지는 어디일까요? 대한민국 해양 수도권 부산, 울산, 경남입니다. 북극 항로를 품고 세계로 부산, 울산, 경남이 하나로 뭉칩시다.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
포열 부산 아닙니까? 원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열 부산.
포열 부산.
할까요? 포열 부산.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
Hi, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Cindy and I'm from the Netherlands, and I used to live in Busan in 2019 till 2022, and now I'm back on holidays because I really missed it so much and wanted to get some Korean food and meet some friends, and it feels really like coming home being back in Busan this holiday.
So you came to Busan for 2019 to 2022. You were working at a furniture store, is that right?
Yeah, I was working in a furniture store, so I had a 3-year contract for my job. So I came here to open that and teach people how the the concept is working, and then after that the contract was up and I unfortunately had to go home, but it was a really great time getting to know a lot of nice new people, and actually I'm going to a wedding tomorrow from one of my old co-workers, so I'm really happy that I can still be in touch with them.
How would you compare Korea to Netherlands?
Yeah, the convenience in Korea is really good. Like, I miss that everything, the public transport is so trustable. Like in the Netherlands, there's a lot of like trains not running, or it's not like clear communicated. So also like quality of life, I think, was way better here. In the Netherlands, I found very more expensive since I came back home. And also like, dinner parties, like going for restaurants is like not so convenient. It's more like an evening out. When here, it's just so nice that you can grab like a fast bite with friends, or just have like a little beer around the corner, or like a barbecue at the end of the night. It's also like you don't have to wait for restaurants. It's it's completely different. And I just like the vibe here because the weather is better, so people are more happy outside. In the Netherlands, a lot of wind and rain. Only the summer is good, and then you have this pressure that you need to enjoy it like just the 3 months. And here, I feel like you can enjoy any corner of the city all year round.
That's great. Since you've come back, have you noticed any changes in Busan? Is it different than when you lived here, or does it feel the same?
I feel there's more tourists now. Like, it's more busier. I see more people on the street, like more groups. Also, definitely more foreigners, which I think is really nice that Korea is getting more popular for visitation. It's also a super easy country to travel. So I think that's the biggest change. Of course, there's a lot of spots I used to go, what is not there anymore, and a lot of cool new spots open up. And I think that's always fun to, use Naver or Kakao and see what is hot in the area.
All right. And some of the things, what are you doing while you're back in Busan? What are things that you're like, oh, when I come back, I must do?
So, of course, eating, like barbecue, drinking makgeolli, meeting friends who have not been catch up for a while. My favorite is because I used to live in Dongbek area, so I like to walk Dongbek, walk over the beach. Like having like that stroll every day was part of my routine. So I really was happy to see that again, and excited to see like other areas.
And what about K-beauty or Korean skincare? Are you interested in that?
Yes, I'm definitely interested in that. I think the affordability is like really good here. I used to try all new stuff, what is not so open and also not been spoken about that much in Europe. Like here, people are not ashamed to say like, oh, I just did Botox, and it's so easy to get. So I'm really happy to try some different things and see what is new and hot, because it's all about pretending the future. Yeah, so it's looking forward to see what's new, and I can't wait to try some stuff.
Okay, wonderful. While you were traveling, you went to Seoul as well and Busan. How do you compare Seoul and Busan to each other?
So I think because I used to live in Busan, I'm definitely more a Busan type of person. So it's more calm, more nature. I think the city is wider. Like in Seoul, I felt it was way more busier. People are like all over the place. I didn't really know where to go anymore. Like lines for restaurants. People are a little bit more doing the same thing, more quiet maybe. Like I feel here people are talking to me in the street, which sometimes is fun when you're waiting for like a bus or something. No, I feel more like a relaxing vibe in Busan. So yeah, I prefer Busan over Seoul.
And when you were here, you actually rescued some cats. And do you still have those cats from when you were living in Korea?
Yes, so I found my 2 cats on the street, and then I went to the local vet, and they were all healthy. And after 3 years, I couldn't, of course, like leave them behind. So I took them with me. It was like a lot of paperwork, but I got back in Europe quite easy with them. And they're still living with me. Now we actually moved again. So they've been real expat cats. They're loving life, and I'm so happy that they're part of my family all over the world. And there's always a special memory to Korea.
All right, Cindy. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. See ya.
Well, thank you so much to Tegan for that lovely interview. And to our interviewee, Cindy. Now, Cindy Ersens is from the Netherlands, and she lived in Busan from 2019 to 2022. She's back visiting on holiday and is very, very happy to be here. She was originally living here in Busan because she had a 3-year contract working with a furniture company. And during this trip, she's going to the wedding of one of her former co-workers. She says she loves Busan because it's convenient for transportation, it's got great weather and a good quality of life. And so she was really excited to eat Korean food, drink makgeolli, walk around Dongbek Island because this was her old neighborhood. So she spent some time doing that and enjoying that. She found 2 cats on the street back in the day and ended up raising them, and they still live with her when she moved back to Europe. They moved with, and so they're always a reminder of her happy times here in Korea and specifically here in Busan. Thank you so much, Cindy, and welcome back. I hope you're enjoying your trip down memory lane, as they say, and certainly enjoy the rest of your time here and safe travels back to the Netherlands when you do have to go. And Tegan, thank you for that lovely interview. Like I said, that was a nice one as well, and also I don't need to explain anything in English because it's all in English. It wouldn't be good if I had to translate this into Korean. That wouldn't work. No thank you. That would be terrible. But luckily not. So it's 5:07 p.m. the time on the clock right now. It's Monday, the 27th of October. You're tuned into For Your Busan with me, Laura McCluckey. This is 90.5 and 103.3 FM, BEFM, 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. Good evening to you. It's 5:07. I can say evening now, right? But it's still sunny outside, so the sun hasn't gone down yet. So, okay, question. We go from 4 till 6. Is 5 p.m. afternoon or evening? Afternoon. I mean, it's afternoon technically. Everything afternoon is afternoon. But is it evening? See, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the evening. That's what I would say. Just personal, not preference. That's what I would say. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the evening. Okay, question. When it gets dark earlier, so like in December when it's already dark at like 4:30, can we say 4:30 in the evening? Because it's dark. No, we can't say it? Okay, good. Just wanted to clarify. I want to give a shout out to all of our listeners who are tuning in and chiming in. If you have not chimed in, I still say hello and thank you for joining us here on the show today. If you're driving around, please drive safe. And if you see anything on the roads that you might want to share with our listeners, please do get in touch and let us know. We've got Benny Neem as always in there, Sudak Shon Neem as well. We've got, scrolling down here, Kosu Neem. We've got Jenny in Hong Kong Neem as well. We've also, let me just pop over to here. Oh, we've got Kim Dok-sun Neem. Hello, Kim Dok-sun Neem, how are you? And also, that's a big long message. Let me read that in a little bit. We've got also on the message board 4721 Neem saying, I always have to remember my parents' wedding anniversary. Ah, yes. That's the text topic today. I asked you, what is a date within 1 year that you must remember? So a date that you absolutely have to remember. So Kosunim says also the one anniversary I absolutely have to remember throughout the year is my wedding anniversary. If I don't remember it, I'll be criticized. All the men will feel sorry for me when they see me like that, and I'll try not to do that to them. I know. That's why I'm still thinking about it in my head for that day to come. Yeah, that's an important thing to remember, right? Because when you okay, so me personally, yes, I'm married, but I've been married for 13 years and I don't really care about my wedding anniversary. Like my husband and I will go for dinner and we'll say happy anniversary, but we always forget because we're always busy. And I'm never going to be upset if he forgets wedding anniversary or birthday, or if he forgets it, he's not trying to forget it. You know, it's not 일부러. It's just he's 너무 바빠. So he's very busy, you know, working hard, supporting the family. So I'm not going to get upset if he doesn't remember. If nobody remembers my birthday, 괜찮다. 마음속에 너무 싫어한다. No, just kidding. The 마음속에 진짜 괜찮을 것 같아요. But not everybody is the same. And I know that anniversaries are very important for many, many people. Yeah, and so that's okay. I think that's okay. I've got no no kind of comments on that whatsoever. We also have Kim Deok-sun-nim who says, there is a few anniversaries I must remember, absolutely must remember throughout the year. They're all, sadly, ancestral rights days. Yes, ancestral rights for my grandfather and grandmother, mother-in-law and father-in-law, and my own father's ancestral rights day as well. There's also one good day, my own mother's birthday. Yep. And I think that's, as we get older, these are the dates that become more important to remember, right? So wedding anniversaries are fun, and especially if you just got married. But I think, as you get older, Memorial days are very important as well, right? That's what a lot of people are saying. So what about you? What are the anniversaries you must remember and celebrate throughout the year? Benny Neem says my parents' anniversary. Yep. 네, 여러분 오늘 텍스트 토픽은 1년 중에 내가 꼭 기억해야 하는 기념일을 언제인가요? 샵 9050 pound 9050. Text messages are 101. 문자 메시지는 100원입니다. You can get onto KakaoTalk for free. 카카오톡 친구 찾기에서 BEFM으로 검색하시고요. 우리는 무료로 소통할 수 있습니다. That's free as well. You can also get onto YouTube Live for free and send us your messages in the live chat as well. So send us your messages. You can also tell us what you did at the weekend, etc. 사랑도님 says, hi Laura, happy Monday, happy Monday. It is a happy Monday. I look so fresh today. It's because I've got no makeup on. So that makes me very happy. Over the weekend, I had to MC an event. And so I had to put lots of makeup on. And so today I said no makeup. So I have eyebrows on and a little lip balm, tinted lip balm. Do I look fresh? Don't zoom in. What are you writing? 예쁘다. Hey. You don't need to go that far, but I feel very fresh today, very happy. 사랑도님 also saying wedding anniversary, wife's birthday, no excuses. Yes, 조심해야 됩니다. 그죠? Jen in Hong Kong-님 texting in saying, I like your outfit today, Laura. It looks nice and colourful. You want to see my trousers? Let me show you my trousers. Look at these. Oh, there's my sports socks as well. Look at my trousers. It's autumn, everybody. It's time for autumn, which means we've got they look like pajamas, but they're not. But they're so comfy. Jenny in Hong Kong-님, I actually found you in the comment section of another NoTube channel. You were making a comment on a video. I can't remember what it was, but it was for another English language broadcasting YouTube. And I saw, oh, there's Jenny. So that was very 반갑다. That was very nice to see you there. Anyway, let's move along. We have a quiz for you before we get into the quiz. This is Rainbow in the Dark. Oh, this is not. This is ASAP by Stacy.
그건 누구에겐도 You know I'm so dope 더는 못 기다려줘 원래 나는 좀 참을성이 없는 몸 솔직한 게 좋은 걸 But you gotta know yeah yeah 달콤하기만 해도 싫어 So check it 믿어 좋은 거 착한 거는 나도 구분해 yeah 반짝할 거면 시작도 않는 걸 Sometimes 내가 생각해도 I think you're really cool ASAP 내 분조각이 완전 카피 나와 똑같아 내 맘 잘 알아줘 ASAP 꼭 닮은 애들 달콤하니 눈앞에 나타나줘 ASAP 눈앞에 나타나줘 No, I'm not picky 가끔 까탈스럽대 It's okay, but I care Cause 애 놈때 아닌데 이해하게 될걸 나만 나타나면 So baby hurry up I'm just waiting on 달콤하기만 해도 싫어 So check it 나만 그런지 진심인지 나도 구분해 Yeah 타오른다면 쉽게 꺼지는 걸 Sometimes 내가 생각해도 I think you're really cool ASAP 내 분조각이 완전 카피 나와 똑같아 내 맘 잘 알아줘 어떤 느낌인 걸까 Oh beautiful, oh beautiful 한 번도 느껴본 적 없는 걸 So where you at 기다리고 있는데
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at For Your Busan. The time is now 5:17 on the clock, Monday, the 27th of October. This is For Your Busan on 90.5 and 103.3 FM. Welcome to BEFM. 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. My name's Laura McCluckey. I'll be with you until 6 p.m. as always. But now it's time for Busan Quizmaster. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, look at that. We have a thing. We have a thing for this the smacking, the tinkling. Got to be careful with how I'm explaining this, I think. Yes, today is what kind of quiz is it today? Guess who? 네, 월요일마다 우리는 누구지? 퀴즈 준비합니다. So every Monday we have a Guess Who quiz for you. The prize is coffee. 네, 오늘 선물은 커피입니다. 오, 커피 좋아하시는 분? 손. Oh, yes. Do you know what? Actually, something funny. I was speaking to or in a conversation with one of my 구독자, and they said, "와, 재밌다. I didn't realize that not just Americans, but also Scottish people are not shy about showing their armpits because Korean women are shy about showing their armpits." And I said, "Ha! My producer always hides her armpits when she raises her hand. I didn't know it was like a thing. I thought it was just like a you thing, but it's like maybe it's a cultural thing." There we go. You learn something new every day in the strangest of places. Anyway, enough about armpits. It's time for Guess Who. Now, all you need to do is listen to the hints. I will tell you hints about a person in the world. A very famous person, normally, and not just Mary from down the street. And you've got to guess who we're talking about. 네, 이 넓은 세상에 한 명에 대해서 얘기를 할 거예요. 그래서 힌트를 잘 듣고 이 누구인지, 이 사람은 어떤 사람인지, 누구십니까? 네, 알고 계시면 저한테 정답을 보내주시기 바랍니다. 샵 9050 #9050 카카오톡 or YouTube live chat. Send us your messages. Okay, first hint. Are you ready? 준비하셨습니까? 네. 예. 출발합시다. So this person was born on April 15th. I'm not telling you the year, but just April 15th is their birthday. Their favorite dish is onion soup. Yes. Lots of really good hints so far. You don't know who it is yet? With those amazing hints? What's wrong with you? His favorite dish is onion soup. 진짜 재밌다. That tickled me. This person is a painter, draftsman, engineer, scientist, theorist, sculptor, and architect. So just a few things, just a couple of things. And this person invented the world's first robot in 1495. Okay? So this person invented the world's first robot in 1495. Who is this? 이 사람은 누구십니까? 알고 계시면 send me your messages if you know the answer. And you could be the winner of some coffee. Not a chicken dinner today, that's Friday. But yeah, you can win some coffee today if you know the answer. So get in touch and let me know if you know. Because if you know, you know. You know? Ooh, we've got some people texting in. I think that is the right answer. Listen. Correct. I'm not going to tell you who's correct, but that's the right answer. We've got 2297 name texting in. That's the right answer. How did you... Okay. I guess from World's First Robot movie. That's going to be helpful. Anyway, I'm going to play you a song and then we'll come back and I'll give you more hints. Deal? Okay. This is Rod Stewart with Young Turks. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the second part of Busan Quizmaster. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, there we go. Pew, 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 pew. When we're making our new spot, when we make a new advert, let's put that in. Pew, 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 pew. It's so silly. We should just get all of our bloopers reels and put that in and make it a spot, right? It's time for the quiz. It's a Guess Who quiz today. We have coffee up for grabs. So all you need to do is listen to the hints and you could be a winner today here at For Your Busan. 네, 여러분 오늘 퀴즈는 누구지? 퀴즈입니다. Guess Who 퀴즈. 한국말로 제대로 말하면 어떻게 해야 돼요? Guess Who. 누군지 퀴즈 더 재밌다고 생각하는 거예요. 갑자기 누군지 맞춰보세요. Well, that's like a Guess Who quiz. Okay, never mind. Let's 넘어갈게요. Anyway, 여러분 힌트 잘 듣고 누구에 대해서 얘기를 하는지 맞춰주시면 됩니다. So who are we talking about? I'll give you the hints. Here we go. This person's IQ is estimated to have been between 180 and 220, which would have placed him among the most intelligent people in history. The price of one of his artworks is estimated at more than $1 billion. What? He is remembered as a man whose versatility and creativity earned him the title of a Renaissance man, and his works, The Last Supper and the Mona Lisa, are the most famous paintings remaining in the world today. So who are we talking about? I can also give you an audio hint if you'd like. Would you like a little audio hint? Okay, let's be kind. It's Monday. Oh, no idea what that was, but I like it. I liked it. Yes, indeed. Ang PD, I don't know what happens in your brain, but I feel like it's a very interesting place to be. Yeah, it's a good hint. Thank you very much. If you know the answer, pound 9050 샵 9050 text messages are 101. KakaoTalk is free, and you can also get onto our live chat over on YouTube as well. We've got Sangyun Kim-님 saying, 역시 wrong answers only. Dang, incorrect. We've got lots of people texting in with Da Vinci. Could be. We've also got, let me just double check over here. 4744 name with correct. 3865 name. Oh, good. 5268 name. Yes. 0101 name. Yes, everyone's good. Okay, I'm going to stop because everyone has the right answer. Everyone except Sangyun Kim-님. Listen, I like it. It's all good work. Benny Nim said new For Your Busan spot for 2026. Do you know what? I think even before 2026, Benny, 기대하세요. Look out for it or look forward to it. I think we're going to make something amazing. Or, maybe we won't. I don't know. Anyway, if you know the answer, get in touch. You could be the winner of coffee today. Guess Who is the quiz we're doing. I'm not going to give you any more hints, but I will recap for 30 seconds after I play you another song. How's about that? This is Out of Time by The Weeknd. We'll see you after this.
much trauma in my life. I've been so cold to the ones who love me, baby. I look back now and I realize. Remember when I held you? You begged me with your drowning eyes to stay. Now regret I didn't take you. Now I can't keep you from loving him. You made up your mind. Say I love you, girl, but I'm out of time. Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say that I care for you, but I'm out of time. Said I'm too late to make you mine. Out of time. If you mess up just a little, baby, you know my line. If you don't trust him a little, then come right back, girl, come right back. Give me one chance, just a little. Baby, I'll treat you right. And I love you like I should've loved you all the time. Now, remember when I held you? You begged me with your drowning eyes to stay. Now I regret I didn't tell you. Now I can't keep you from loving him. You made up your mind. Say I love you, girl, but I'm out of time. Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say that I care for you, but I'm out of time. Said I'm too late to make you mine. Out of time. Ooh, singing out of time. Said I had you to myself, but I'm out of time. Say that I care for you, but I'm out of time. But I'm too late to make you mine. Out of time. Out of time. Out of time.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the final part of Busan Quizmaster. So the hints I gave you, I'll give you another 20 seconds. This person was born on April 15th. His favorite dish is onion soup. He invented the world's first robot in 1495. The price of one of his artworks is estimated at more than $1 billion. He's a Renaissance man, and his works The Last Supper and the Mona Lisa are the most famous paintings remaining in the world. Who is this person? The answer is Leonardo da Vinci. Clap for the answer. There we go. That's nice. Leonardo da Vinci. Everybody got it right except for Sang-Yoon Kim Nim, who said Michelangelo, Donatello. Shredder. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtle. You remember that? No? Heroes in a Half Shell. Turtle Power. Yeah, we're of the same generation, our Haley and I. Okay, so that was the answer. The winner today, who will receive a coffee coupon courtesy of us here at For Your Busan, is 0294 Neem. Congratulations. Thank you so much for all your messages. We'll get in touch with you and we'll give you that prize. 홍GPT says 인물 퀴즈. 인물 퀴즈. There we go. I like 누구지? Better, but 인물 quiz is good to know. Thank you, 홍GPT. And thank you for joining us in the quiz. Let's do it again tomorrow, shall we? Okie dokie. All right, up next, it's Busan's Tales.
to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here. It is time for Busan Tales or Busan's Tales or Busan's Tale.
Tales of Busan.
Tales of Busan. Haley's in the house.
Hello.
Yeah.
Raise the roof.
Raise the roof. It is roof raising time. And I'm very excited because this is part 2 of Shoe Town, right?
Shoe time. All right, buckle down.
Okay.
Put your feet up.
Okay.
Let me see your shoes.
Okay.
All right, so we left off last week. We're going to dive right in on our Busan Shoes two-parter special, Mile 1 over onto Mile 2. All right, so a little bit of recap, though, of Mile 1. When we last left, we were talking about the history of the black rubber shoes.
Yes.
고무신. So, you know, those ones ubiquitous shoes with some of the biggest names and factories having come out of Busan. And this would be the early days of the occupation period. So we were in the 1910s through the 30s.
Yeah, but this didn't last long because Japan obviously took over these factories.
Right. So in Korea, sometimes we call the early days of occupation 개화기, kind of like an enlightenment period where business was booming. Again, early days of the war. However, along with the Japanese rule of Korea, when war got bad for Japan in the late 30s, crackdowns would begin. The imperial government, they were strapped for cash, obviously. So they milked and exploited their colonies using their capital and investments for war efforts. So from the late 1930s until liberation in 1945, there was this freeze in the Korean rubber market as it was seized by the Japanese. And then things didn't get better quickly after liberation because when Korea was liberated, Japan withdrew with them the money.
Right.
Right. So making the true, however, from crisis comes opportunity. This actually marked the true beginnings of Korean shoes. So the Made in Korea marker begins here. Dun, dun, dun.
Which is important because, okay, I'm not even talking about that situation because I can't comment on that at all in the same way. But whenever I see like a disappointment or something that seems like, you know, something got in your way or something has, you know, a spanner in the works, I always try and look at it as no, this is an opportunity for something. And so this was an opportunity for Korea to step out of that time in history.
Absolutely. And they did. The factories rebounded very quickly. So we're talking a month after liberation, because liberation, of course, August 15th, 1945, from September of the same year. Yeah.
What?
37 out of the 80 rubber factories reopened their doors. So it's almost half.
I mean, that's
Korean resilience.
Yeah.
That's like 빨리빨리 to the maximum.
빨리빨리 해줘.
Yeah, we're going to have a month to like regroup, celebrate a little bit, figure out other investments, and bam, here we go. Of course, things didn't work out well in the beginning. Interestingly, the reason was inflation. So fascinating how, and then we've talked about this with like Busan Port episode, how things like tariffs and inflation, it's just a cycle that keeps on going. Because post-war inflation hit the country hard, especially Busan. So the annual rise in consumer retail prices, 소매물가 연평균 상승률, came to, in Busan, 178.2%.
What?
And we usually look at inflation, about 3% level of inflation is considered not great. I think when during post-COVID, when the US was at like 8-9%, there was a huge panic. 178.2%. Let that sink in.
I mean, that would make Busan the most expensive city.
It did.
Right.
And reports back then, newspapers cited Busan as having been the most expensive city in South Korea, followed by Mokpo. Interesting parallels, both port cities.
Yeah.
Right. And the least expensive city at that point, ironically enough, Seoul.
Well,
I know.
And look at us now.
And look how the tables have turned. And then, so going back to the shoes issue. So, of course, prices are high, but then at the same time, the supply was also too high. So a surge of rubber shoes just flooded the market. So much so that the merchants and factory owners had no choice but to basically almost give them away. Sell them at nothing because they needed to empty out the factories.
Just get rid of the
they
stock.
Just had to inventory.
Yeah, and so many would have thought that this was the end for Korea's shoe industry.
No. So one Korean expression, 7.8기, you fall down 7 times, you get up the 8th time, and you just keep on going. So this is again crisis, an opportunity in disguise.
Yeah.
What do? We move forward and revamp thanks to, well, okay, this is such a bad statement. Another war.
Oh,
but yes, the Korean War would hit
due to
the Korean War, which presented, at least we're just going to look at the small subset of the shoe industry, a new opportunity. And interesting, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine over, I think last weekend. Wars provide ample opportunity for technological advancements, and that is the unfortunate truth.
Yeah. A lot of people benefit during war.
That's true.
That's no secret. You know?
And I mean, we're not just talking about, these conglomerates and governments, but also technological advancements that do help people come out of wars as well. So going back to Busan, for the shoe industry, as the refugee capital, we had an influx of people.
Yeah, basically overnight.
Exactly. Yeah. Millions. Not only that, supplies, equipment, and money. The capital. So the refugees who came, they began from nothing. They knew no one. They were, of course, desperate for jobs. So that equals the labor force.
Yeah.
Because shoemaking, at least back then, was a very labor-intensive process.
Yeah, there was no machinery to support that manufacturing process. It was all handmade, with the exception of certain pieces of kit.
Exactly. And then a consumer base, because everyone needs shoes. This wasn't a luxury. So it was kind of a cycle as the more people came into the city, the more shoes you needed, and the more people you needed to work those machines.
Yeah.
So in the 1950s, Busan Shoes would make its first switch over from the 고무신 rubber shoes to military boots.
Which really makes sense because you don't only have soldiers and military personnel from Korea, but you've also got the US and you've got all the related
UN
forces
troops
that are coming in to support.
Exactly. So at this point, a large shoe factory in Busan struck its first government contract as the military boot supplier. So that's huge money coming in. Demand was huge. The factory was apparently at 120% capacity.
Which is, basically producing more than they were capable of producing.
Exactly. So it just the machines are running all day long. And then technological changes would come. So we're going to fast forward to the 1960s. All right. So I'm not a very techie person, but a technique of low temperature manufacturing came in. So that meant the rubber could be more malleable. It could be bendy. You could make it into shapes that you wanted to. So black rubber shoes for the common people, lower income classes, still fairly in demand. They were cheap, but then you could make soles. You didn't just have to make the black, the rubber shoe. You could make soles for boots and sneakers. 운동화. Running shoes, walking shoes. So this is at the point where Busan actually became a major export hub to Japan and the US.
Yeah.
Interesting, still huge trading partners, right? So that's because another political history comes in here. If you are history savvy, the year 1965, what happened?
Japanese and Korea relations.
Exactly. They reconnected. Yeah. They signed a treaty to normalize and resume diplomatic relations after, of course, the scars of the occupation. So then what this meant was it brought Japanese money back into South Korea. And this was when Japan was going through a very high labor cost crisis. So South Korean labor, much cheaper and therefore much more competitive. So a lot of manufacturing came back here. And then we're going to also look at the global perspective. Another war happening. This is the 60s. The war in Vietnam. Exactly. So this, again, boosting that demand for military boots and military supplies, at which point Busan factories struck deals, signed agreements with the United States.
Wow.
And then going to the States side, in the 60s, there was quite a bit of an economic boom in the States, which stimulated huge demand for leisure life. So people were playing tennis shoes. People
hanging
hanging out. People could
Yeah.
buy shoes were, of course, a necessity, but a fashion choice. I mean, 60s fashion.
Yep.
Yep. I feel like you're a little on like the 60s fashion.
Am I on the 60s fashion
but like,
today?
I mean, that's almost, the rainbow's almost tie-dye-esque.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you're giving 60s vibe. So, and then that was the 60s. And we are going to fast forward to the 1970s where there's another turn.
Another turn. And the 70s were definitely a period of rapid economic development in Korea. So I'm assuming that this is related.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
this would be the miracle of the Han River phase, affecting people in everyday life. So historians say that the late 60s to early 70s was like the foundation setting period for the heyday of Busan shoes. Because again, going back to that influx of capital, all the money from Japan, and then there was plenty of people to provide labor. And here's the thing about Koreans. We talked about the 7.8기 can-do attitude, get up the next time, reopen factories a month after liberation. Also, there's that bit of 손재주. Like 손재주 means like you are skilled with your hands. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is, but for example, apparently our Korean dentistry skills are really great because it's just like something about the craftsmanship.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyways,
I mean, chopsticks. We're a culture of chopsticks.
that's true. Dexterity is really, really key. During such sidebar, I'm going to go on a little tangent. During our school, in my elementary schools, like 운동회, the field day, we had a competition where we had to pick up beans with chopsticks.
Yeah.
Like that was our sports day activity. I thrived. I'm like, you mean I don't have to run? You mean I can just sit here and be like, beep, beep, yep, that was great. Anyway, so dexterity is obviously a skill we value quite a bit. So that can-do attitude plus that dexterity, 손재주, perfect combination. So we're talking about brands, and I'll say it only once, like 땡verse, 건땡, and
Just do it.
Ike, the Swish, the Just Do It brand. In fact, in Pomcheondong, which was where a lot of these factories were, Samhwa Gomu, so Samhwa Rubber, signed its first production deal with the Just Do It brand. By the way, at which point the founder Phil Knight came to Korea to meet with Samhwa. And this is the 70s. This isn't like when, the Gateses and Musks and, you just pop on a private jet and hop on over. This is a big deal.
I mean, this is just so cool. This history is just so cool.
Right. And, and here's the thing, though. In 1974, when the deal was struck, the Swish brand wasn't a big deal. They were just beginning. Its sales for the first year, just $800. I mean, adjust that to inflation, but still. So the first order given to Samhwa from that brand was merely 3,000 running shoes. 3,000 켤레, which isn't much.
No.
But then it would later turn into tens and hundreds of thousands of pairs. And this was the starting point where many of the global brands would take their manufacturing to Busan.
Yeah, which of course was huge for the economy.
Of course.
But also huge for the workers.
Exactly. So let's talk about how this boom in the shoe industry affected local life. Because 70s and 80s, the industry had hired at least 50,000 people.
Wow.
There were 4 factories with over 10,000 workers. Demand huge. And it was so huge that just Busan couldn't cope.
Yeah.
So what happened was they would bus workers in from all over the country, especially from Jeolla provinces, because there were apparently commuter buses. This is also another kind of part of that corporate culture back then. So the commuter buses would first go and bring people in for not only interviews, but to show them around. Kind of like the wining and dining.
Like a PEM tour.
Oh, exactly. Yes, the familiarization tours. So they would bring the workers, potential prospective workers in over the weekend. They would show them around on Saturdays and Sunday, convince them to work here. Look, we have dorms here. There's plenty of food. You're going to make good money. Send that money. 살아있지. Back to your families. And then the workers would then be able to stay in the dorms or boarding houses. So that's another subset of the economy, boarding houses, 하숙집. But then also be bused back to and from during the weekends and holidays. So we're just talking about just from the shoe factories alone, drivers, bus drivers being hired, boarding houses getting set up, providing food and meals and bed. But things are tough. Again, very hands-on type of work because also weirdly enough, electricity, the grids were not very stable. When there was demand in the residential areas, factories had to shut down.
Right.
So weirdly enough, they had to shut down during the evening times when people were home, getting dinner. So workers had to go on these weird breaks, but they couldn't go home. They had to sleep by the machines. And then things would like whirl back to life around 11 p.m.
Wow, so they'd be working until, the early hours.
Exactly. Again, we're talking like 120% capacities. Injuries were common. And we're talking amputations, loss of limbs, and no system for workmen's compensation.
Yeah, of course not.
Back then, there was nothing. But still, life was bustling around the factories because theaters would open up. People, when payday came, when your pockets were loaded, you're going to want to go see some movies and then accommodate the new wealth. Because here's the thing. When you have young men and women in a certain setting, they're going to date.
Yeah.
They're going to get married. They're going to have babies. Jewelry shops.
And they're still there.
금방, right. So this was in Kaya Kegum Damgamdong. So like the gold rings, customary for first birthdays, wedding rings. And they were of the baby boomer generation.
It's all shoe money.
And the babies were booming. Exactly. It's
the babies
shoe money.
were booming.
The babies were booming.
Yeah.
According to one anthology from this era, 1 in every 3 homes in Busan was fed by the shoe money.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Right. So, I mean, of course, unfortunately, shoe money, not quite the case here. That would decline. However, companies are still churning their machines in Busan. By the way, no lie. And Busan does have fairly affordable shoes and good brands and some outlets because I gave my credit card to my mom like this afternoon. So I was like, you guys can get coffee with dad. She went and bought shoes. From a local brand. And I'm like, thanks for giving me fodder for the segment, but 15만 원 is because like they bought, here's the thing, they bought 2 pairs of shoes for 150,000 won. So anyways, affordable, cheap Busan shoes keep taking their steps forward.
Busan shoes is good. Are
Indeed.
good. That's the wrong grammar.
Great English.
Yeah. It's terrible English. Haley, thank you so much. We will see you again same time next week. Until then, enjoy your week.
You can count on it. Bye-bye.
All right, time for us to say goodbye for today. As always, right to the last second, produced by Jung Yuna, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, hosted by Laura McCluckey. And this is Chill Kill by Red Velvet. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
멋대로